Good morning, good morning. It's Susie from Create Your Canvas, and it is Monday morning. It's a little bit past 8:05, just a wee, but that's okay. I don't know why it looks so bright over here. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you had an amazing weekend filled with happiness, peace, and I don't know, whatever else you need in your life. I know it was a crazy weekend for us, and you know, it did end with us getting to talk to our son who is at basic training, so that was pretty exciting. All right, oops, we have voices going on here. All right, here we go. Okie doke. So I wanted to do just a small break from the things that we've been doing. So I wanted to, I know this is not part of my subscription box, but I'm kind of limited on time this morning. That's why I'm late. It's Monday. I don't know if you guys have these kind of Mondays. I do all the time. We're going to use some colored pencils. I want to show you a trick that you can do with some of your paintings. Because like this is the one we did on Friday, the oranges. And the cinnamon stick, which does not look like a cinnamon stick, but that's okay. This is what we did. We took this and this. If you didn't watch it, just go back and watch Fridays. They're all recorded. Yeah, just kind of go back. Do you like? I've been spray painting. Can you tell? So anyway, I thought we'd try just a little bit of something else, a little art, but still just a wee bit different. Okay, so good morning as you come on. I don't really always see who comes on. So good morning, Kim. So anyway, let's get this party started, right? Y'all come on here to paint and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, gotta start our day off right. Gotta have all kinds of fun stuff. So what we're gonna do is we are going to make sure this is okay, we are going to take our oranges and we're gonna what we're gonna do is we're gonna have colored pencils. Now most people have colored pencils, I think. I really apologize for those of you that are in my subscription box and you're like, oops, that's not even sharpened. You're like, you know, what is she doing? She's going away from what she's supposed to be doing. I do that sometimes. All right, so what I'm going to do is take some of these, and we're going to, because this painting, I like it. I'm not saying that I don't like it, but it's just, it's losing something. It's like, you know, it's there, but, you know, could be better. So what I want to do, we're going to play. I don't know if you guys ever, you know, sometimes just want to play and not really do what's on the schedule. I do sometimes. All right, so I'm just going to take some here, and what I want to do is work like kind of one at a time. Now I know that this one is on the bottom. This is all potpourri. Where's my picture again? Okay. So as you can see here in our original, that this one's brighter, this one's darker because it's on the bottom, but it's potpourri, so it's not like the bright orange that you think of with oranges at all. I'm trying to make sure. I don't know. My playback is freezing, so I don't know if it's all of it. But so what we're gonna do is we really want to make this pop because it's a cute picture. I'm not saying that I don't like it, not at all. But I want to try, and I don't even know if this is gonna work. Just for the record, I want to try to make some of these like really pop out. So I'm gonna take my colored pencil and make some of this orange a little brighter, maybe up in here. Okay, then remember these are sections. Like this section, guys, I think I did so much better on this section than this section. I'm gonna bring in just a little to make these look more like sections. Okay, because I really like this one. I really, really do. I just kind of feel like, I don't know, it can be better. I think it can always be better. It's really these berries out here that I think have lost something. Okay, I'm going to put in a little in here. Then they kind of look like those, what are they called? Blood oranges. Okay, I don't want them to pop out too much underneath, because this, remember, this one's the one that's behind. This one is the one that's on the very, very top. Actually, I want some yellow. So all I'm kind of doing is going back. I'm not trying to cover all of my painting. I just want to start to bring in a little bit of detail to really make things pop. Okay, I don't know, let's try white. I want to see something. Because you know, like in between these little orange segments, how they always have that, I don't know what it's called, but it's that white. Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. I like these. I don't remember where I got them. I think a friend of mine sent them to me. Ooh, yay. I like that a lot. Okay, so then I'm going to, because that white I know is around the edge. Sorry guys, this is like awesome. I like it. Look at that. Look how it's like starting to pop out. Just have fun, because you know what? What else are you going to do with your paintings? So why not take them out of the drawer and start to make them even better. Remember, like in the past, like I tend to say a lot, you know, that it's the little details that make your painting go from good to great. Well, that's kind of how I'm feeling with these these colored pencils. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, like, maybe it says on here. It says pale vermilion, which I think is just a lighter orange. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little of that in here, in between these sections. Woohoo! Oh, I forgot this little circle thing. I love it. All right, now I'm gonna make this section starts to pop out from one another. So to do that, I'm gonna use a brownish color, because remember, when you look here in our original picture, these are more brown because it's potpourri. It's all dried out and icky. And believe it or not, this whole thing started because of these berries. But so in here, we're just going to, now when I make the shadows, it's not on this orange, it's on this orange, because this orange is laying on this orange. Okay? So always remember that when you're doing shadows, is it's not always on the one that it's not the one on the front, it's always on the one on the back. Well, I don't want to say always. I think, you know, never and always are words that we really shouldn't use very often. Ooh, look at that. And then I'm going to put some of this shadow in through here. I know those of you that watch me all the time, you're probably like, when did we go to this? Especially if you're just popping on. Look at that. I love it. Cool beans. There we go. See how that's starting to really pop out? Now, if you want to get courageous, but see, the thing is it's not sharpened. I would use a darker brown, but hey, apparently those are not sharpened, and I don't know why. Who knows? I can use black, Because if you look in our original, there is a lot of black. I just tend to try to stay away from black because it makes things like, sometimes it makes things too intense. See, I'm not sure I like that. Just be really, really gentle when you're doing it. Yeah, I'm not really sure I like that. Okay, anyway, I don't want to use it in black. It's okay a little bit, but eek, I don't like it. All right, this really isn't the red. Ooh, I don't know. They don't have the color I want. So I'm gonna form just a couple berries. Do you see how this one and these are kind of formed in there? I'm gonna make them formed, okay? Just a little. I don't like, you know, bring them out so much that you're going, ooh, did you see that? Okay, you just want a little. I don't even actually like that color very much. There's not a burgundy, which I'm really, really sad. Which could be one of those colors that is not sharpened. Okay, I want to tone this down a little, so I'm going to take the same brown that I was using and kind of go right on top of it so that it tones it down. Because you can kind of treat color pencils a lot like paint in a way. Not like completely, but that if you need to tone stuff down, just go on it with another color. Yeah, there we go. And there's this cinnamon stick. I want you to just have fun with this. Pick any painting. I mean, you can do the same thing with this, with our the little acorns that we did. You know, it can be any picture. It just depends on what you want to do. Sorry. A frog got into my throat. Yikes. Okay. And then on here, because I want some highlights in here, take some yellow. Yeah. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Ooh, that one's bright. See, that's how it was bright, and then we're going to tone it back down with some of this brown. We're going to go right on top of it. And then I'm going to shadow underneath it a little bit to kind of give it a little different look. Yeah, what do you think? Yes? I don't know. The oranges, I love them so much better. So much better. Oops. And then here, we're going to go in here. Same thing, watch which one's on top. I like to add a little bit of this color, this yellowish color, to all the oranges, just a little, because at one time they were all this color, you know what I mean? Just because some dried more red than others doesn't mean that you shouldn't bring in at least that color a little bit. And if you don't like something, it's okay. Just go back, like this is too much. I'm gonna put brown right on top of it. I love it. What do you think? I know it's totally different than what we've been doing, and I'm not going to do this very often, but I saw this morning, I came upstairs and I'm like, oh yeah, I saw the orange, and all I could think of was I just needed more depth. I just needed it to be better. My berries still are not working it for me. I still don't like them at all. We might try a little bit of paint just to try and fix them, because they're kind of ugly. My oranges, on the other hand, I really like. But this is what I do sometimes, and I want to encourage you, you know, to maybe possibly go back and, you know, what is a painting that you kind of like, but you're like, oh, there's just something not quite right. This is just white going in the sections. You know, when you do that, sometimes you just need to step away. I know if you're like some of my in-person clients, I've said that before, and I've even had you or taken your painting away from you to show you from a distance what your painting looks like, because sometimes we just get so hung up on what's right there in front of us that we can't see it. And then when you see the picture as a whole, because you've stepped away, then it's a lot better. But please know, I don't like this, this right here, so we might use a little paint. And I apologize for redoing a picture, but I just wanted to play, and I wanted you to show a little bit of my world of, just because we're off air doesn't mean that maybe I see something that I just want to do a little bit more with. It's okay. And it's really gentle. I'm doing really gentle pencil lines. I'm not pushing very hard. The only time I really pushed hard was with the yellow, because I really wanted it to stand out. See all the things you can do? See how it's starting to really pop out? I like that a lot. Oops, I actually wanted white. Okay, so this, I'm going to take a couple more minutes and we're going to try and fix it with some paint. I don't know if I can or not, and I don't know if I can. Oops, that's too big. I don't know where any of my stuff is at. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I want to change some of my berries. Oops, I did not want the black. All this stuff. Okay, I want to show you something. Okay, we're going to attempt this. If I ruin mine, you don't have to do yours. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. Okay, so see all this really darkness around my berries? Like, lots and lots of darkness. Let's try to do that. Okay, I don't like to copy things, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I deepen what's underneath. And since we all have black, we can do that. If you have too much water, just touch your brush here and then dry your brush off and then touch it again. And then that's how you can get some of the water picked up. Okay, because right here we need to really make it a little darker. And I'm holding this here so you can kind of see, you know, you darken it. What do you think? Ooh, I like it a lot better, actually. Okay, but before I add any more black, I want to add a little bit more. But remember, tone down your red, because you don't want bright things, okay? So I'm going to put a couple more little, like, tops of them in here. I'm not trying very hard to do the circles, okay? I'm just plopping in some brighter color that's on the top, because when you put your black in, then you can try and make them a little more round. Does that make sense? I'm just using a super, super small tip and barely touching, just moving this paint around. Here we go. Ta-da! So I think we have improved our oranges, though I liked the oranges, I really did. I just wanted them to really pop out just a itty bit more. And I think we've accomplished that. I think I did. What do you think? Yes? No? Should have just left them alone? Big improvement? What do you think? Also, let me know if you liked me going back and, you know, what's the word? Accentuating, improving on, showing you a different technique you can do right on top of your watercolor. You know, did you like this? Did you not like it? Just let me know, because, you know, if you don't tell me, then I might possibly do it again, and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, she's doing it again. And if you don't like it, why would I do it? I mean, granted, I do some of this painting because, well, it keeps me learning and growing just like you. But remember, I tried to stop doing paintings before, and everybody was like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? So I appreciate that. There. So yes, no, I wouldn't, I'm still not going to do this very often. Even if none of you answer me, I won't do this too often, but I don't know. There was just something about this painting. I truly loved this painting. But I felt like it could be just a little bit better. It could be improved just a little. You know, all we have to do is add a little bit more, maybe use a little different medium in there. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I saw my adorable little, they're actually adorable because they have this little, I know part of it's missing. I'll show you. My pencils. It's this cute little cartoon girl on there. I saw it with this little fairy and I was like, the little fairy, I was like, yay. Okay, so I wanted to use them. I know, I'm a little odd sometimes. It's okay. If you embrace your oddness, it's so much better. Don't be afraid to be odd. We were not created to be the same. Could you imagine how boring the world would be if we just were we all looked the same, we all acted the same? That'd be crazy. How boring. God knew what he was doing. He likes variety. All right, I actually like this so much better. So put in the comments if you like it, if you like doing this little bit of add-in, because, you know, I can do it. I mean, it's still, like I said, I'm not going to do it all the time, but yeah. Actually, before I call it quits, I'm going to use a little of this dark color. We're going to put a little bit more in here because I just want these to pop off of each other. Yep. I was talking to Yvonne, and who watches me a lot, and she's like, sometimes she's just sitting there thinking, stop, and everything turns out okay, because, you know, everything does turn out okay. There we go. All right. Then we'll take a smidgen. No, that doesn't show up. Oh, you know, well, yeah. I don't know. I think white will be too much, but we're going to try white. Yeah, there we go. The paint's still a little wet, so it's not showing up very much, but I love it. All right, let's turn this light off. And flip you back. Oops. There we are. So I hope you liked today. Here it is. Okay, so we took it, we just bumped it up a notch, and that's all it really is. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you liked this little add-in video to something that we've already done. And I was gonna, my coffee. Eek. It's more for the frog in my throat. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching me, and I kind of am looking for 10 people to be a part of my splatter pod, and all it is that I ask that, I mean, one, if I can tag you, and two, that you just splatter my videos or my posts all over Facebook world. And yeah, so if you're interested, just give me a thumbs up or tell me directly, yes, splatter pod. Anyway, because we're not supposed to say that other word, you know, even though it says share on, you know, that little share, we're not supposed to do that. I don't know why. It's all good, whatever. But anyway, enough of that. Oh, I touched my forehead. There, it's gone. All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful day. I do appreciate each and every one of you that comes on and watches me every Monday, Thursday, Friday. And yeah, so have a great day. I have to go make spaghetti sauce now. The tomatoes are going crazy. But yeah, so I'll see you all Thursday. We will go back. We're going to actually paint this one, the little snail. Isn't he cute? I like it. I'm going to put it here so I remember, because sometimes I forget. So we're going to paint the snail with a cute little daisy. So I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a blessed couple days, and see you soon. Bye.